Hey, what's going on YouTube? So I just made a crazy decision. Wanted to let you guys know about it and see what you thought. Tell me if I did good or bad. Before we get into that, check this out. Got the hand painted logo, boys, on the old 63 F100. That's our company demo truck. We've got a skid that fits right in here. I'm gonna be taking that to the huge convention and some other trade shows as well in the coming months. But you guys know I'm a Ford fan, right? And I loved my white F-250 2017. I am a Ford fan, but I haven't always been. Here's my passion is Toyotas. I love Toyotas. I've been a Toyota nut my whole life. My very first truck was a 1994 Toyota 4x4 that my dad bought new, and he gave it to me when I was 16. I had to put a motor in it because we never got around, well, Dad never got around to doing the timing chain, which is basically the only thing on those old Toyotas that you have to keep up. It ate into the block, and so we put a new engine in. As far as I know, that truck is still going 400, 500,000 miles. This is Emily's Land Cruiser 200 series. We haven't had it long, but this was my dream vehicle for my whole high school. In my 20s, they're just expensive. So we finally got to a place in life where we could get a Land Cruiser. Love it, love it. We're planning on tricking that out. But my white F-250, let me throw in a shot here of the day that we got the F-250s. Got two of them. All right, so that was like 2.5 years ago. Let's see, probably 2 years ago. Me and Dusty went up to North Alabama. Get me a tea. And we picked up two of those trucks at the same dealership for company vehicles. And so we kind of wanted them to match. And that one dealer had two of them on the lot. Worked out good. 2017s, same year, basically the same exact truck. And they have been our company trucks. Now, Dusty didn't keep his long. He wound up trading his back in probably 8 months later for a 2500 GMC, which he still has. The reason he did that is his F-250 that you see in that photo, it had some issues. It had been a farm truck, and it had some oil leaks. It had some electrical weird stuff going on. And rather than just spending a bunch of time figuring it all out, Dusty's kind of a GMC guy anyway, so he traded for a bigger GMC 2500, same size truck. But so I've had my F-250 now since whenever that was, a couple years ago. Love it, no issues out of it at all. The only thing was, it was rolling over 100,000 miles, which on those 6.7s is not bad. It's not high mileage at all. Those things will go 300,000-400,000 miles if you take care of them. Love the truck, nothing wrong with the truck. But let me show you what I traded it for last weekend. Boom! Tricked you boys, didn't I? Yeah, buddy. I stayed with the Ford F-250 King Ranch. Same thing that I had. It's the same thing, man. It's the same year model. It's King Ranch. The only real difference here is it's black and tan instead of white and tan. And so, you may say, Cody, what the crap, man? Why would you trade for the exact same truck that you had? All right, so am I crazy? Well, let me tell you the story, and you guys can let me know if I'm crazy or if I'm really taking advantage of a situation. So you guys are probably well aware, supply chain stuff globally is just a nightmare right now. It's a big problem, and it's going to take a long time for it to get back flowing correctly. Some of that is because of just-in-time shipping, which you can look that up. Manufacturing places have put that into place years and years ago, and that means there's basically no buffer in the supply chain at all anymore. Used to be a buffer there. They took that away because that is money that the companies can get back. So that's one issue. But that issue would have never affected anything until there's a big hiccup in the global flow of products. So COVID and some other key things that happened, bridges, there's a bridge in Memphis that's down. There's been some plants that caught on fire. There's been a big ice storm in Texas last year. There's just been a lot of little things on top of the big pandemic shutdowns, and then our great and wonderful government giving people checks so that they want to stay at home and not get back to work. It's just a big nightmare. And so that's affecting industries like us. For example, next week, I'm looking at my queue over there, my board, BLTV screen that's showing what we're going to build next week. 2 mini skid pros, 3 Alumimax pros, and 3 trailers. So that's a pretty heavy week. The reason is the past few weeks we haven't been able to build as many as we'd like because of supply chain. So we finally got all those parts in, and now we're going to try to play catch up and knock a bunch out in 1 week. Well, Ford, Toyota, GMC, Chevy, they're all having the exact same problems. Right now, you cannot get a brand new truck. They can't finish the trucks and get them out of the plants and over to the dealerships because there's key components that are holding up the flow, of getting work completed. So last week, drove to the next town over at LaGrange, Georgia. A lot of you guys that have come to the shop, you've probably stayed in LaGrange. There's a Toyota dealership over there, and they're pretty big. They got lots of different cars and trade-ins and stuff. And they had this truck here, this 2017, same as my white one, King Ranch, same package as my white one, F250, 6.7 diesel. Everything is identical on this truck, except this one's black and brown, and it's got a couple other little extra features, like the seats back there have warmers. My white one didn't. I don't care about that. It's the same truck. Here's the big difference. My truck was rolling over about 110,000 miles, which again is not that bad on a F250 run forever. And I don't run far anyway, back and forth. That truck would have lasted me probably 20 years if I wanted it to. But this one was sitting on the lot over there with 47,000 miles on it. And so I said, self, let's see what I can do, a trade-in deal. Right now, I'm going to take advantage of this supply chain craziness, and I'm going to go over there. So I did. I went over there last Saturday, and check this out. When we bought this truck, I paid $52,500 for this truck 2 years ago. They gave me $54,000 trade-in on my white truck, on the white truck. I got to drive my truck 2 years, and they paid me $1,500 for it. So I traded my white truck in. I talked them down a little bit on the price of this one, so it washed out. I got 60,000 less miles on the identical truck, just changed the color, and I went up in cost $5,000. $5,000. It cost me $5,000 to knock 60,000 miles off of my truck. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm game for that any day of the week. This truck is immaculate. My truck was in about 99% condition. It had a few little bitty places on it here and there. So overall, I was pretty happy with that. And let me know, guys, are you having problems finding trucks? If you've got a truck and you're wanting to trade it in, it's in good condition, hey, there may be some unicorns out there. I thought this was a pretty sweet deal. It kind of fell in my lap, $5,000, knocked 60,000 miles off. For me, I might do 8,000 miles a year. I mean, that's like a lot of years of driving that I just saved for $5,000. I mean, that's a no-brainer. All right, hope you guys are having a great week. Let me know in the comments, are you having trouble finding a truck? Are you loving your truck? Are you in the market for a truck? Let me know. I love the 6.7. Actually, let me show you some stuff about this truck here. I never got around to doing a video on my white truck. So before I end this video, let's just do a quick walk around. I'll show you some stuff I like about it. All right, this is one thing I do like. The step bars, they come down and they retract automatically when you shut the door. I do like that. It just gets out of the way and it looks a little cleaner on the truck. This one, they do all more or less, most trucks nowadays have this kind of stance where they're leaning forward like that. So this one will get leveled, probably just a leveling kit on this. Michelin tires, good shape. They're old pawpaw tires. So that's gonna get changed up. We'll probably put some, I don't know yet. Maybe some Nittos, I don't know. I don't do any, heavy aggressive off-roading and anything like this, but I just like the look of a all-terrain tire. So King Ranch package. It's got the soft open tailgate. Now this one did have the tonneau cover. I don't care about that, so I'll probably take that off. But it's a nice one. It's a about $1,000 tonneau cover. I do love the black and brown, the two-tone. I love the white and brown as well, the tan and white look. It just looked like a work truck, but it looked like a really nice work truck. Of course, the King Ranch interior is really nice. It's got the full sunroof that goes all the way back, so this will retract all the way to the rear. I never opened that, but it's nice to have. These are clean, man. They're really nice. Plenty of power. F250, the 6.7. I've been doing a ton of learning about diesel trucks in the last couple years. So 7.3, pretty hard to beat. Little anemic on power compared to these newer engines, but a 7.3 is kind of like known as the king in the Ford family. And then the next one down, I guess, would be the 6.7. That's arguable. A lot of guys, they swear by the 6.7s. They've been out long enough. This engine has been out long enough that we've got some data on it now, so we kind of know there's not a lot of crazy things that are going to go on with this. This truck has been deleted, so I don't have to fool with the DEF stuff, which was also a plus. My white truck was also deleted as well, and I just don't like fooling with the DEF crap. So Nice, plenty of power. I can take one of these skids right here. So this is a fully built Lumimax Pro that we build. We build this equipment. Some of you guys watching this video may not, you just may be new to the channel or whatever. So this skid right here, 100 gallons of water if you fill it up, 100 gallons of bleach if you fill it up, 16-gallon soap tank. It's pretty heavy. It's aluminum, so in its dry form, it ain't that bad. But by the time you fill up all those tanks, it's got some weight to it. You can put that on the back of this truck and head up a big steep hill, and it just doesn't even care. It doesn't know it's back there. Same thing if I'm pulling a trailer. You can do any of this. These systems that we build, they'll absolutely work in a F-150 or Chevy 1500 size. And you can pull these trailers with those trucks too. Those are actually the most common size truck that our customers have, is just a regular old Tundra, F-150, 1500, you know, Dodge. God help them, even a Dodge. But you don't have to have something this big in your day-to-day life. Most people don't, but it's nice. I think if you ever go up to this size of a truck, especially if you go over to diesel, it's really hard to go back. Just having that extra power on hand if you ever need it. I always kind of like to have more than what I figure I'll need in every category in life. Like, I carry a pretty big pistol. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but it's just nice to have 19 rounds on hand. Same kind of mindset there with the truck. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. So far, I'm digging the color scheme too. So yep, Southeast Softwash. I think we did a good decision. I feel good about it. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you.